Hey, our friends, we're going to do another origami project today. What are we going to fold?
Stingray.
Yes, we're so glad you guys are with us again today. We're doing an origami project. We're doing another ocean animal, which is a stingray. Yeah? And we've done also a dolphin. And if you guys haven't seen that yet, it's really cool. Check that out. We'll leave a link up here where you can click on it and watch that one too. Are you looking at the link?
Yeah.
All right, dude, you ready to start? Okay, we're using origami paper. If you guys have origami paper at home, awesome. If you don't, just use a square piece of paper. That's all you need.
Yeah.
And the cool thing about origami paper is that it starts out square. You don't have to cut it, but it's also colored on one side and then white on the other. Okay, and we're using gray because stingrays are gray. Ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. All right, checkers, we're going to start with our paper diamond like this with the white sides sticking up. And then we're going to take the bottom corner, we're going to fold it up to the top, okay?
Okay.
There we go. And if you make sure that that corner lines up really well at the top, then the rest of your folds will turn out better later on. There we go. Squeaky fingers. That's my favorite part when we do origami. Not really, actually. All right, Kate, let's open it back up. Now we're going to take this edge right here and we're going to fold it to the middle. Kind of like we're making an airplane. So, and then make sure that the point down here on this end over here is nice and lined up. Comes right to a point. There we go. Got it. Okay, and then we're going to take this top edge and we're going to fold that to the middle also. I'm going to turn it this way. Maybe that'll be easier. There we go, a little bit.
A little tiny bit.
A little tiny bit easier. This stingray is going to look so cool when we're done. All right. Now we're going to take this top, the corner up here, and we're going to fold that down so that we have a fold or a crease right along the edge there. There we go. Make sure it's lined up. Okay, and you can also use your fingernail to make sure that crease is nice and crispy. All right, and then we open it up. And then we're going to tuck this fold inside and then fold the other ones back in. Got it. Okay, now we're going to take this corner and we're going to, or this edge, let's take this edge and we're going to fold it to the middle. Almost like we're making an airplane this direction. And then we're going to do the same with this top side, the top edge up here. We're going to fold that also to the middle. There we go. I'm going to use my fingernail to make sure it's nice and crispy.
Mine is wrinkly instead of crispy.
We don't like wrinkly creases. We like crispy creases. There you go. Good job. Okay, now this part's a little tricky. We're going to open up these flaps, okay?
Okay.
And we're going to take this bottom side first, and we're going to reverse this fold, and we're going to reverse this fold. So we want to change them so they're the exact opposite of what they are. And let's see, the easiest way to do that is to take and open up. Okay, so let's start over. I'll show you the easiest way. We're going to open this. We'll put it back the way it was. There we go. And then you hold it like, you position it the same way I've got it. We're going to open up everything like this. Okay, and then we're going to take the inside and fold that first. Okay, so take this edge right here. Yes. Okay, and then keep it the way that I have it so that it's easier to kind of match the way that I'm doing it. So there we go. We're going to fold it. So now we're going to reverse this fold first. Okay? So that same fold we want to reverse. Okay? And then we're going to reverse the next fold, and it should line up exactly with what we already had down there. Do you see that?
Yeah, done.
You did it. So that was a little easier. We got to take it one step at a time. So now let's flip. Let's turn it this way. And then let's do the same thing, but just the other direction. So open it all the way up. And we're going to take this edge right here. Yes. Fold that back in. Then reverse the first fold. And then reverse the second fold. And it should just tuck right in there. Like that. So let's make sure that first one is nice and flat. And then that, I don't think that first fold inside is reversed out yet. There we go. There we go. It should line up exactly. So now you should have these two little flaps like that stick out. So we'll fold those back in. Okay, so now we're gonna fold this point past over here. And we want to actually go where, see in the inside, we've got this little point right here. Mm-hmm. That's where we're going to, and I'll put a little line right here. That's where we're gonna fold our next fold. So this, we're gonna take this point right here and fold it over, but we're folding it to that point. So hopefully that made sense. So it should go past.
Oh, there.
So you can flip it over like this, and you should see it folded past. And you can make sure on this side that this point right here is in the middle of the tail. Yeah, good job. Okay, and then we're gonna take this, so I folded it back over. So let's start over, just to make sure our art friends are with us. We took this point and we went past, folded it like that. Okay, and now we're gonna fold this back this way. And this is gonna be his body, so this part is his body and this part's his tail. Okay, now the next step is we gotta make his tail a little skinnier. And so we're gonna take this edge right here and we're gonna fold it to the middle of his tail. And this is actually a fold that we did on the dragon. Do you remember folding the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's connected over here. So this fold is a little tricky. We're gonna take this edge and we're gonna fold it to the middle. So it's easier if you start at the point down here. Oh. And you get it folded down here. And then this is where it gets tricky. So it's all connected. You see how it's all connected up here? We're going to fold and make this fold flat up here towards the top of his body. So here we go. We kind of put our fingers in there so that we can get it to fold flat. You kind of just work with it until you get it, and then you can just squish it down. So you should see a little triangle when you're all done. So it works a little easier if you fold this up inside and then squish it flat. Exactly, just like that. So let's practice on this side again, so our art friends can see it one more time. So we're gonna fold this edge to the middle. And it's easier if you start down here at the point, down here at the bottom of his tail. And then we're gonna fold, work our finger all the way up like this. And then you kind of work with it till it folds flat. Let's see. And kind of push it around. I wish there was an easier way to do a guide fold on this, but you kind of just have to work with the paper until it just squishes flat.
Yeah.
So you get it in there. I think it's easier if you get your finger and fold all the way inside and then push it down like that.
Done.
Good.
Almost.
So when you're all done, it should look like that. And it's okay if it's a little wrinkly because you had to work with it. Yeah, good job. That works. I'd leave it. It looks perfect. Okay, now let's fold his little back fins down. And so we're going to take this right here and fold it at an angle. And I'm going to line it up so this edge touches his little tail right there. And then crease it down. And then do the same thing on this side. fold this down so it comes all the way to his little tail on the side. And then, okay, now we can flip him over and look, he looks really cool, but he doesn't look 3D enough. Let's do a couple more folds, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna fold him in half, like this, and lay him down on his side.
That's what we did on the dragon. We just fold it right.
Yeah, fold him right in half. Okay, you got him folded in half?
Mm-hmm.
And let's point his body that way and his tail out this way to the right. Okay, now we're gonna take his tail and we're gonna make another fold. And we're gonna fold it right here. So let me put a sketch line on here so you can see where I'm gonna fold it. We're gonna fold it right like that. So we take this and fold, just crease it right down his body. Like that. This is so we can make him look super 3D. You got it? Okay, now we're gonna flip him on his back like this, and we're gonna open him up, and we're gonna bend the front of his nose so that it curls like that. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we're gonna take the top of his tail and we're gonna fold it back over his body the other direction. You may need to use your fingers like this to get it to do that. Fold him back so that his tail kind of fold it back the other direction so that its tail will stick up, straight up like this off his body. And then the front of his nose should look curved. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
He looks really 3D now, and you can kind of open him up a little, just a little, like that. And then when you set him down, his body is curved like a real stingray. It looks so awesome, huh?
Yeah.
And then these guys just like float along the bottom of the ocean. They look really cool when they're swimming. Is that neat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome, huh? We hope you guys had a lot of fun folding your stingrays with us. They look really cool, don't they, Chuckers?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.
Bye, friends.
I think stingrays make noises. They look really cool, though, don't they?
Yeah.
What's wrong with yours? No, they do not make cow noises.